these cards cleansed up. Hey Q. Coming in for the 5 aspects of the soul reading, as promised. Hey Sharon. It's a little bit later because I hadn't finished all my chores, so I had to do them. Hey Alex. Yes. Moonology. Because we're, what is it? A new moon? In Aries. I'm biased. Today. I'm biased. New moon in Aries. What else? What else? Hey Nima. Hey Penny. Ooh. It's getting very smoky in here. Okay. Swear I haven't used Moonology in the longest time, and I was thinking, they're gathering dust. What is it? I'm never going to use them again. Just draw for them. Please hit the like button when y'all come in. Can you not hear me? There's no music. I was planning music. Do you not want music on now? Music? Let me know. Bit of meditation music. It's been silent in here pretty much for the last 4 hours. Hey, girl. Hey, Evelyn. Please hit the like button when you come in. Alright. That's it. Oh no. Let myself down. There's some bloody glasses. I'm gonna need them. Give me a sec, y'all. Should be better put a bit of spray on. I was meant to do this beforehand. Sorry, guys. I really was. It's like... not even doing it right. How? What? It's just cleaning glasses. Why is it so hard for me? Okay, guys. 5 aspects of the soul. New moon in Aries. Solar flares popping off for the last few days, actually. Lots of wahala in the media. I mean, how are we doing? How are we doing? Our 5 aspects. I don't really have much to say. No, not too many downloads. Had a weird encounter today. I saw somebody that I haven't seen for years that I've kind of demonized in my mind, but not really, just no care at all. And so when I saw them, I was like, wow. And I had to ask myself, how do you feel about that? And still a bit of small bit of shadow work to do. She's okay because winter seems to be back. It's freezing out here. So yeah, still a bit of shadow work to do. For me personally. How about you? How about you? Especially as I'm coming towards the end of my 9 year. So, you know, it's the what's it called? It's just the small details now. I feel like it is. I bet you lot. I don't know why my throat's so dry. Probably lovely Soul Empress Tarot is probably them solar flares, man. I've been sleeping long for like hours and hours, like 10 plus hours I need to sleep. Be dreaming, getting up, sweating like a pig, all the things. I have never choked. It can't be the frankincense because that has never ever happened. Oh, Jacqueline, I'm so happy from Kenya. That is dope. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of re-collaborating going on, like some big decisions are being made within the collective, really big decisions, and like just like with this full energy, with this caution to the wind energy, just like the full just stepping out on faith, man, and just being like, fuck it, man, I'm just going there, I'm doing it, or I'm, you know, that kind of energy. So yeah, we're still, I mean, Aries is notorious for fuck it energy. Oh, you found my baby's music. Oh, I love that. I love that. I'm a #1 fan, by the way. And by the way, she's dropping her debut album this year. Very excited about that. So, just a quick plug for my daughter, seeing as we're doing it here. Kia Blue, all streaming sites, Spotify, whatever music. Was it Apple Music? All of them, all of the streamings. And she's got lots of visuals as well. She made lots of videos. She's very, very creative. She's amazing. She's my favourite. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, some big decisions are being made within the collective. Just like caution to the wind, yo. Like, I'm doing that. I'm definitely doing that now, cha. What is that? What's the best that can happen? What's the best that can happen? Has that energy sunk into you lot yet? What's the best that can happen? Why not? That energy. The year of the water tiger is all about that energy. It's all about saying yes as opposed to saying no to opportunities presented to us at this time. Can you not hear me? I feel like I'm not talking loud enough. Can you not hear me? Anyway, let's get into prayer and then start pulling these cards. Our Divine Mother and Father who live within us, higher be thy name, our freedom come, your will be done on earth as it is within us. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us and themselves, through all lifetimes, timelines, and levels of consciousness. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the absence of love. For we are the kingdom, we are the power. Divided we are weak, united we are victorious. And to you, the Almighty, we give all of the glory forever and ever. Duan Eter. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. So it is, and so it will be. Ashe. I invite my ancestors, my guides, my angels, my Orisha, my higher self, and my guardians into this reading of the 5 aspects of the soul. Connect me to the collective, to the cosmos, to the all the things. And let's get a clear, precise reading about Wagwan Fui this week. As above, so below. So within, so without. If it's you, then it's me. If it's me, then it's you. Ashe. Ashe. Hey Cleo Leo Moon, hey girl. Please hit the like button when y'all come in, please. I feel like my hoodie's about to come off. No, it's freezing. Sorry. Really, really cold. But there's parts of me that just, I resist. In my 30s. It's my 30s. Because I'm not doing it so much in my 40s. But even when it was freezing, I used to like to walk around the house in lingerie, silky shit. To love it. Be trying not to be cold, but it'd be freezing. I need to move. Obviously, I need to move. All right, so let's look at the Divine Feminine first of all. Yeah, proper. They gave us a little bit of sun last week and saw how happy we all got and was like, nope, taking that back. Her name was Lola. She was a showgirl. What's his name? What is this man's name? Help me, people. He even did a song called Mandy as well. Me and Lola got a song by the same person. What's his name? What's his name? Oh my god. Try to tip my tongue. I'm so good at this. When it comes, when it comes to like music and naming artists, Barry Manilow, Cynthia, because it would have killed me out here. Barry Manilow, that guy. Divine Feminine is moving with adaptability, skill, precision. Made it. Back. Slowly but surely. Because have you seen the journey of the Divine Feminine energy over the last few weeks? You know, she was kind of dealing with a bit of imposter syndrome. She was struggling to get some discipline. And here she is with adaptability, skill and precision. Wow. Love it. Whew. Adaptability. The crocodile lives in the water yet can breathe on land, demonstrating an ability to adapt to circumstances. What circumstances is the Divine Feminine energy adapting to right now? The sun is where I will be. And girl, I'm so close to where you at right now. Home is calling me like a beacon, like a beacon. So, girl. But even now, like, I know that in Africa, you guys have just had the winter solstice. So I'll be looking at it like coming out the cold into the cold, like really. So maybe planning that a little bit later down in the year when it gets a bit warmer. Because in Zimbabwe, it's not so cold in the day. But it's not completely sunbathing weather. And then it's freezing in the night time, yeah? My mum ain't got no central heating. I have to get her to have like create a fire pit in an area. I know the perfect area as well. So even in the winter, I can still be outside because I'll be smoking and what have you. Be pulling cards with you lot outside. Because I don't know if my mum will let me do that in the house. She would. Why wouldn't she? She would. But I would love to do it outside because my mum's outside. Oof. So amazing. So amazing. All right, adaptability. What is the divine feminine energy having to adapt to other than coming out of this very, very intense feminine winter? What are we having to adapt to? Says the King of Cups energy, masculine energy. So this masculine, being more in touch with one's emotions, being more about the what's going on in the world, being more about that, you know, back into maybe some light worker energy. Get more clarity on that. Or maybe adapting to some emotional receptivity, possibly, from this masculine season that we are, thank God, in right now. The only no, it's not the only reason I like it, but the sun, please. Let's have a look. Adaptability more. My shuffling is really mad today. Wow, we got okay. Because they don't lie. It comes out how it comes out. Comes out how it comes out. Shalom. We got a couple. We've got counterparts here. Yeah, I mean, hear me talking about these things too tough these days, is it? So the divine feminine is learning to adapt to partnership that mirrors her, that mirrors that same energy, that is as passionate as she is as much of a boss as she is, as much of a leader as she is, as driven as she is. I keep saying she, you know already what it is, but I'm just going to do it. It makes it easier for me. So this is learning to adapt to receiving emotional acknowledgement. Oof. Yes, definitely in a union with the masculine energy, but we can't say that yet because we haven't pulled for the masculine energy right now. We're still in the feminine energy. So as I see it, feminine energy is thinking about counterpartship again. There's three lions. Like she's got two above her what do you call it, her throne, and there's one lion above the masculine's throne, her throne as well. And because this deck's dope, they're both women, very dope. And the three lions brings together the power of three, and we talked about that yesterday, didn't we, man? In the portal, the power of three. So the divine feminine's learning to adapt, because even if this is an inner union that's happening, or an inner acknowledgement, or an inner mirroring that's happening, the way shit works is that things will manifest on the outside. So either way, she's going to have the feminine energy is going to have to adapt to receiving. Receiving, that's what I'm getting a lot of. Receiving what though? Receiving what? I mean, because I can see it's receiving emotional, emotional acknowledgement and maturity. Emotional maturity is the king. Fully in touch with on her feelings, along with the King of Wands. Whoop, see it there? Whoop, there it is. Boom, full card. There it is, new. Just caution to the wind, or stepping out on faith. And along that new journey, the Fool's journey, along that new journey is the divine feminine energy is coming across emotional intelligence, emotional maturity, from herself, from the energy itself, and also I feel like a reflection because of this counterpartship with the Queen and the King of Wands together, looking at each other. You get me? Well, she's more coy. The king is really looking at the queen's side eyeing. It's not in a nasty way, not like the Queen of Wands, but she's looking. She's the attention is got, but it's like still like I said, there's a bit of work still to be done. It's a little bit cautious, but you're being encouraged, divine feminine, to throw caution to the wind and take that leap of faith. You know, remember I told you some of you are moving, some of you are thinking about leaving. For me as well, like this temperature here don't work for me. So it's like, you know, leaving the cities, leaving the big cities, and stepping out into something completely new and different. I love that there's a dog though. I love that there's a dog. There's companionship. There's companionship along here as well with the Queen of Wands. There's companionship here again with our black cat friends. Sekhmet energy and Bastet energy. I say Sekhmet energy with the Queen of Wands because it's that kind of warrior energy, as opposed to maybe if it was the Queen of Cups or Queen of Pentacles, maybe I'd probably say Bastet and Anubis out in this thing, divine feminine, rolling like confident. Because one thing that the Queen of Wands is she confident. That's exactly what the divine feminine energy needs to be, especially during this, get used to being during this year of the tiger. Year of the tiger. I'm proper studying these cards, you know. I should be looking at them thinking, what is the story? What's the story? I think that's enough. Skill and precision. What is the divine feminine energy skilled at and being precise with? I think you want to come out, eh? Knight of Cups. Maybe she's having more skill and precision with her own emotions, learning to express them slowly but surely, skillfully, not so reactive, less reactive and more able to respond, even if it's very, very, in a very, very small way. Go on, divine feminine, go on with it, go on with it. I love this. Right. Thank you, guys. Wow, yeah. So happy to see the Fool here, though, man. April Fool's tomorrow. And Wands is, I think it's the quickest energy, isn't it? It's like days. That quick. all of this seems to be coming in. I mean, the Knight of Cups is slow moving energy, so because you can't move fast when you're holding a cup of water on a horse, can you? You know what I mean? You got to be, you know, take your time, you know. Think before you speak. Feel, you know, be aware of what you're feeling in each and every moment, especially when it feels new and uncomfortable, not necessarily unpleasant, but it's just new and uncomfortable. Imagine you're not used to you're not used to a masculine energy being as driven as you, being as passionate as you, being as emotionally secure as you. Imagine how that's gonna how that's gonna make you feel. Ooh, divine masculine, you got freedom and emancipation. Emancipate yourself. You've emancipated yourself from mental slavery. None but yourself can free your mind. Nothing but yourself can free your mind. Fawad Hudi and Obrene. Honestly, my accent's terrible. Nah. Enam. The meaning is independence, comes with its responsibilities. This symbol often means freedom. So let's get clarified before I start speculating. That inner child came in it, spoke its truth in it. You know it did. Especially about how cold the masculine energy has been presenting of late, or for the whole damn time, really. Inner child came in, swooped in as a word. You know? Real quick. And now that the divine masculine energy has this newfound freedom and emancipation, look at it go with its sword of truth. Like, yes, I'm free, and yes, forward. It makes sense. It's passion. It makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. I'm not trying to make this into no type of love reading, because remember, we're talking about internals, but if you want to see this outside of you, you can as well. You know what I mean? You can as well help you understand other people's aspects and how they're moving. So yeah, now that the masculine energy has got this new freedom of self, they're moving very, very quickly towards what it is with their sword of truth, with their maybe this is what may it may be unusual, because I'm thinking of scenarios within your own masculine energy. It may be that, you know, you may be, say for instance, you're in the workplace and you wasn't really one to speak up for yourself, and when injustices were taking place in front of your very eyes, and then all of a sudden you pop into work, there's an injustice, and you speak up, be like, bruh, that was not cool, that's not fair, or I don't like that. You know what I mean? It could be that, and you're not used to yourself moving like that. You're not used to yourself standing up for yourself and speaking up for yourself in that way. That would be how I would look at that internally. External, and speaking up for injustices, you know, as a whole, for the I mean, I don't want to draw in anything that Simon and them do, but I did say last time with the masculine inner child, the inner child's gonna come out and speak truth, and publicly, somebody that we all know, inner child had a whole hissy fit. It was not real though, it was staged, but as staged as it was, you know, life's the fucking stage. What's it called? Art imitates life, life imitates art, whatever way you want to see it, chicken and egg and that shit. But you saw that, man, and the inner child had the whole hissy fit. and then and then brought the masculine energy into line, didn't it? Didn't it? It said it would. And now here comes the divine masculine with its freedom and emancipation from those things. And now it's coming, speaking up, swords of truth, standing up for things, injustices, things that they don't think are right. It may be a bit haphazard, it may be a bit clumsy, it may be a bit immature with the knight here, but it's still the truth. And the masculine energy is going to get used to speaking its truth for itself and for others, you know, standing up for others, protecting others in this newfound freedom and emancipation. Because I did say, you know, this is all going to trigger what it, once the last time, once the inner child speaks its truth to the divine masculine energy, then it's going to trigger the masculine energy to rethink what they thought was masculinity, and hence the rise of or the further ascension of the sacred masculine energy. It's not like that just began in it. So yeah, I think that's enough said there. Go on. And be compassionate towards masculine energy within and without when it does try to speak its newfound freedom and truths because of these revelations, because, you know, could still come across a little bit sharp, you know what I mean, a little bit sharp. And maybe let's pull an extra one, because, you know, swords are thoughts, so they're thinking. This could just be newfound freedom and emancipation and thinking about charging forward, but are they really? Is the divine masculine energy, what's their next move after the thoughts been had to speak? How do they move forward from that space? Bomba. No, Mum said stop, use that their language, so I'm gonna stop use that their language. But she doesn't mind if I say fuck. So boom. You start to master it. You start to get into the alchemy of it. You start to get into the elements. Woo! You start to get into the balance. And woo! Come through. The thoughts become things to create. Woo! Come out like, listen. This one's sweeting me the most so far with the 5 aspects of the soul. This is a beautiful, so far so good, man. It's a beautiful so far so good. So really and truly, like, the masculine energy and the feminine energy are kind of, you know, the feminine energy is still a bit stush. I can see it, you know. Still a bit stush. But it's being encouraged to not be tainted by what has gone down in the past. So adaptability is adapting to a new paradigm also within the heart and the psyche of the divine feminine energy at this point, because, you know, no doubt much has gone down. Much faith had been lost. especially when the focus has been on reclaiming reclaiming lost power during the purge. Now, it looks like this thing has come up again. This thing has come up again. Because there isn't no coins on the board, so nobody's really focused on their money, yo. I'm just seeing a lot of magic, a lot of passion, and a lot of emotion. That's what I'm seeing right now. And a lot of, and a small piece of truth. Truth's coming out, yo, but being alchemized, transmuted, and turned into emotional fulfillment. It's what I'm seeing. It's just what I'm seeing. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. All right, inner child. Inner child, what are you dealing with, my love? Inner child energy, come forth and show us what you're working with. Show us what you're working with. Transformation, growth, and renewal. Transformation, growth, and renewal for the inner child. Says, the morning star means a new start to the day. It is placed inside a wheel representing rotation and independent movement. There's a lot of independence going on around here. So it looks like the each individual aspect is really finding its own footing. You get me? And just being comfortable in itself. Obviously, the divine feminine is still adapting. But the masculine and the inner child are up for this whole freedom, transformation, growth, renewal, emancipation. They're on that, still working together. But obviously, because in the last time they were tag teaming, and look at what they've achieved. Look at what they've achieved. Transformation, growth, and renewal in a child. Woo! Probably got a lot of zing and zest from playing. You lot go out to play? Oh no, I bet you lot didn't. Did you? Did you? If you feel some type of way, like go and grab somebody else's, like a niece or a nephew or godchild or whatever, and go to something fun with them. That's what I do sometimes as well. Just grab one of my nieces or nephews or godchild and just be like, yeah, let's go here. Let's go here. If I feel some type of way to go by myself, if my inner child wants to go somewhere that is a bit inappropriate, but really want to go, then I just grab a little person. They're always willing. Always willing. Transformation, growth, and renewal. Page of Wands. Passion. New terrain. Transformation, growth, and renewal. So when there's transformation, growth, and renewal, there's you're privy to new things. You're privy to new experiences, new people, new sights, new terrain. And the inner child is, you can see, it's passionate, but still, you know, getting its bearings, looking around, seeing wagwan, seeing what's good, you know, admiring its growth. Yeah, look at the way she's looking at her wand, like, woo, look at us. You know, it's exciting. It's very, very exciting times if you allow yourself to embody and embrace these things. You know, try not to continue with your old narrative that you're used to, because you're being called to adapt and step out on faith, yo. To alchemize and to get ready for some new adventures and emotional fulfillment. That's something that, you know, is commonly commonly wanted and needed. But like I said, it's the same with the peace. You know, that comes along with peace when you're emotionally fulfilled. And are you lot comfortable being peaceful? Or do you still try to drag up a piece of drama and excitement for yourself because you're bored? Talk to me. And it's not a drag, because it's like, if you're used to chaotic relationships and environments and lifestyles, and then all of a sudden you've done this shadow work and it's removed all of that from you, from which you've been used to for such a long time, of course you're gonna think that something don't feel right, or this is weird, or you're gonna feel some type of way. But again, it's adaptability. It's taking your time to adapt into these new gifts that you have given yourself by doing the work that was needed. Should we get one more, because it'll be biased, because the others got a couple of pulls on the old tarot. So transformation, growth, renewal, the adventure. Inner child's going to take you on some adventures, yo. Passionately excited about it too. New terrain, see some new shit. Who's that? It's a familiar name, but I don't remember. Do I? That one. Endings of burdens. Endings of burdens, because you're going out on some new shit. Get me? Traveling light. Endings of burdens. The inner child's not really carrying nothing. It's not really carrying nothing, because that understanding, that inner standing that has occurred through all the work that has been taking place within you, has let you know that there's nothing really to hold on to. There's nothing to carry. There's no burdens, man. There's nothing for you to feel some type of way about anymore, because you've got the understanding that everything's exactly as it should be. Everything went down exactly as it should, because otherwise it wouldn't have been able to chisel and mold you into what you've become. And surely you are proud of who you have become, no? All right, shadow. Look at this shadow. You guys, thank you for all of your likes as you've come in. You've done so well. Thank you. We're doing well here. We might be able to get under the hour if I don't start rapping about some random thing. Can we see the shadow? Just get a little look. Shadow, what are you saying? What are you saying, Shadow? Can I smell? Democracy, shared destiny, interconnectedness. Love it from you, Shadow. Shouldn't we get something like this? I'm sure we got something like this last time. Siamese crocodiles share one stomach, yet fight over food. This symbol is a reminder: infighting and tribalism is harmful to be avoided. So I feel like the shadow is clear that of who to. It's choosing its battles. It's choosing its battles, man. It's like I said, with the inner child releasing burdens, there's nothing to be salty about anymore. There's nothing to feel some type of way about anymore, because you get it. You get it. You know, you get that even those that opposed you or abused you or hurt you, y'all had a shared destiny. Y'all had contracts that you needed to fulfill this shit so that you could expand and evolve and ascend into who you have become. And there's an interconnectedness to the shadows is clear as well, that it's also not separate from all of its other aspects, that it too is interconnected into all of the aspects of itself, and is helping, assisting, no longer sabotaging, assisting in creating this Ten of Cups situation. And is also assisting in releasing the burdens, 10 of Wands. It's also knowing, again, it's like, why are you going to beef with the people that love you and who you love? What are you doing that for still? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Let's take this one card, yeah. Look at that, King of Swords. Still a bad man, though. Shadow's still a bad man. Don't play. Still a bad man. Feel no way to fuck you up in an instant, but choosing not to. Choosing not to. You know, choosing to be cool, calm and collected. Remember what I said last time? The shadow can be just as effective by being calm and merciful as it can be by being ruthless and cold. Be just as effective. It's just about mastering that. Yeah. It's about mastering that. All right, finally. Oh no, it's biased again. You know, pull some more. See, that sword of truth has become from a knight to a king, and it's formed its royalty within the shadow aspect. You used to sing and dance for the shadow, you know. Shadow's done so much work, probably more than everybody else. The shadow and the inner child probably done the most work in the last year. You know, the focus on the two. Boom, look, strength, struck. Don't fuck around with the shadow still. Don't take the kindness for the weakness, the understanding and all of the things. You get that. Shadow's in its heart energy, boy. Shadow's in its heart energy. So, it too, like the higher self, can see the good in everything, as well as seeing all the fuckery, but it can still see the good in everything, and has learned to tame itself, you know. Oh, it's my pleasure. Learn to tame the beast within, you know, and draw for it as and when. It's not like the beast is dead or controlled. It's just integrated and loved and nurtured and cared for like everything and everyone else, as opposed to being shamed and ridiculed and abused. Because you know that's the shadow that used to take all that shit. You know, as much as it used to give, it used to take it too. So much of it. There was always the deal breaker. It was always the ball breaker in it. But at this point, no. Because it's so beautifully integrated. Again, it's working and contributing to this emotional fulfillment as a whole. And also contributing to releasing this. Let's get the final card for So we spread. It's the higher self. See what the higher self's saying. Endurance and resourcefulness, affluence, plenty, and togetherness. I'm just here for it, man. I'm just here for it. It feels like, you know, it's go time. It's go time. All of the work, you know, we cashed in our checks a little while ago in the 12/12 portal. And, you know, now we are here in the new year to really get to spend that check of love. Really get to spend that check of love, because we can cash it in, but it's not doing any good if it's lying underneath your bed doing nothing in it. It needs to be invested. It needs to be invested, and it can do so by taking adventures, by taking a leap of faith, by allowing partnership, allowing truth to be spoken, allowing yourself to be courageous, you know, and adventurous. It's time to spend your check of love, you guys. And this is the perfect season to do so. The higher self is going to give you the endurance and the resourcefulness to do that. I love this beautiful, beautiful symbol in the Adinkra. Aya. Fern. The fern is a hardy plant that can grow in difficult places. This symbol suggests someone who endured many adversities and outlasted much difficulty. Wow. Higher self carried you. Higher self carried us through this. Very always saying it's fine. Everything's exactly as it should be. It's fine. Everything's exactly as it should be. Grow, transform, renew. It's fine. Oh, thank you. The endurance and the resourcefulness of the higher self, yo. It's also, I still haven't posted it. I will. Rod Hayes, when he was talking about the higher self, he spoke like that it was like all of the stars in the sky represent one of us, and it's that star that is like, we're just the avatars. It's the star's consciousness that operates us. And I thought about cerebral, is that what it's called? You know, when Professor X has got that thing and he's looking for the mutants and you can see all of their lights and everything that they're doing. I felt like, you know, that's what it must look like up there, yo. And then, whew, it just gave me a really warm feeling that, you know, we are truly eternal. We are truly eternal. And that these avatars that we get to play in down here are just to really get us to learn that it's not that deep, this life here. You know what I mean? And you get to choose. You have free will. You don't always have to opt into the chaos and the craziness of this thing. You can actually experience so much beauty, so much joy, so much adventure, so much love, so much magic. Endurance, resourcefulness, the higher self. I'm looking at the time now for real. I'm just like, come on, girl. Let's see if we can get it in the hour. Let's see. Boom. Two of Cups. Again with this partnership. Again with this cup full. The higher self's always telling you that I didn't know I was doing poetry. That's really sweet. Two of Cups. obviously is representing for me is always healing first and foremost before anything else. And then it's having the your cup full as you come together with others and with their full cups, having that even exchange of energy, having that balance, having that, you know, like I said, the higher self will forgive, you know, not, it's not a matter of forgiveness. The higher self will accept everything that goes down, understanding that it's for the highest, greatest good of all, for your growth, for your renewal, for your transformation. The higher self will always continue to remind us of that. So, yeah, it's beautiful, really. Affluence, plenty, togetherness. Who, what, where, and when. Who, what, where, and when. Affluence, plenty, togetherness, higher self. Higher self is like, have it, have that. I give you that. You deserve that. That's for us. Let's have it. Let's have it. Let's see you demonstrate that. Let's see you live that. Let's see you embody that. Woo! There's no time for the mindset of like, release that burden, yeah? Release it. Release it. Caution to the wind. You know, half of you don't even know how the fuck you're going to be able to do some of the things that are coming into you, telling you to do things. You're like, what? Remember I told you that story of me going to Africa to do my first land ritual, I guess. That's, I don't know, there's a proper name for it, but I forget. I didn't have the money, yo. I really didn't. But I kept telling people I was going. And then one day I must have had about just over £500 in my account, and I just decided to make the call to a travel agent, and this guy called Neo picked up the phone. He says, hello, my name is Neo. How can I help you? I already knew I was going. And my ticket came to £504. And I was left with about £4 or £5 change. That's what happened. So you like, just make the plans, start moving. That's what Aries season is about. It's about movement, yo. You know, it's about action, about doing. And luckily we've got the black water tiger to support us for the whole year. It's like Aries season for the entire year. It's, I don't know, great for some, not so great for others. Depends how you feel. Affluence, plenty, togetherness. With that, we got the tower. For divine intervention is gonna really cut into. This is the higher self. So the higher self's gonna really start to tear down not only your beliefs, your status quos, your maybe even your homes, your environments. Like, some of y'all are going to have to fucking move, telling you. And you're gonna have to travel light, you know, bring as little with you as possible, because you won't need anything. Everything, all your needs will be met. You were not made to suffer. You know, these kinds of transitions and expansions were not put there to make you suffer. You know, divine is not going to take you through a learning curve without giving you everything that you need. No, and especially if you're being transitioned into affluence, plenty, and togetherness after you've been on your own. You ain't had much, and you ain't really, you know what I mean. You just been the average Joe. Of course, there's gonna have to be some things torn down, especially if you can't do it for yourself. Like, Locks Good was my baby. I love Locks Good so much. It's my hair business, but it had to be taken away from me because I couldn't let it go. It had to be dragged away from me, and now I'm in a state of acceptance. And as the weeks go by, I do less and less and less hair, understanding that it's going to be taking me into something different. The reason why I can't attach myself to that profession is because, and it's time to let it go, is because I need to move to something else, and I can't do that. But when I've got the obligation, thinking, oh shit, I've got to do that, I've got my clients, rare, I won't make plans, or I won't make steps to move on to the next thing. You know what I mean? My clients all know, the ones that I still have, they already know, like, one day I could just be like, yeah, I'm over here and I'm staying here for a bit. They know. So, you know, don't let the old or the past hold you back from what it is that your higher self wants to present to you at this time. Affluence, plenty, and togetherness. 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 All of these cards say the same thing for all of the aspects. Okay, let us pull a crystal. I'm proud. I'm proud of the collective. So proud, man, because I know that we've been all doing this together, man. And we've been rooting for each other, and we've been getting support from each other. Even if we can't see, feel, or touch each other, we've been getting it. And that's a beautiful fucking thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. It's such an honor to be a part of. Truly. We got Anandalite, and we got Smoky Quartz Celestial. Let's read. Good day, Empress. 25. Okay. Anandalite, cosmic consciousness. Anandalite gently facilitates integration and releases emotional blockages standing in the way of spiritual awakening. It reminds us, ooh, see that? It's that. Get us some Anandalite. Let's get us some Anandalite. Let it do what it do. It reminds us that consciousness is omniscient, I can never say it, omniscient and omnipresent, seeing all, knowing all. Immerse yourself in the mystical interconnectedness. It's the same damn word from the, what did we see? Interconnectedness. I saw that. See it here. Interconnectedness. This is the shadow energy. I told you how much the shadow is contributing to all of this. Interconnectedness that is cosmic consciousness. Self-understanding. You have the potential to live in a completely different dimension of consciousness. Recognize that you previously operated within a narrow band of awareness, attuned to flashes of divine light within your soul. Let feelings of separation fall away. Embrace unity. The bow hasn't even finished. You are here to experience cosmic consciousness, transform your goals, and seek a new direction. I just said it with Locksgood. Oh my God. You have exceptionally clear sight now, stripped to the bone as the old falls away. Do not despair. I'm getting excited now. You can feel me getting excited, innit? New light is infused. You were not put here to suffer. All of your needs will be met. Hear me now. When you transform your awareness, humanity experiences a quantum shift. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Enlightenment can happen right now. You are part of everything, and everything is a part of you. Interconnectedness, togetherness. Whew. Come on. Frequency exceptionally high, because it got me high just reading about the thing. Chakra, soul star. Told you about the stars being the higher self. Soul star and stellar gateway cleanses and activates all. Timing, present moment, right now. Soul path, becoming a vessel for cosmic consciousness. Come on. Come the fuck on. All right. What else? 28. We got Smoky Quartz Celestial. Transmutational magic. Transmutational magic. A stone for karmic healing. Smoky Quartz Celestial opens into different dimensions and brings powerful transmutation. Self-understanding. You have a powerful survival instinct and ability to go where others dare to tread. Endurance and resourcefulness. Where is it? Fertile trad. Dare not. What is it? Where others dare not. That's Aries energy for you. Aries will go anywhere. They will say this. Will I die? And if the answer is no, we're on it. That used to be my mantra when I was a kid. You know what I mean? Like, if anything, I was like, will I die? And I don't know who answered me, whether it was a person or my inner angels and them, but they would always say no. And so I would try it. I would come off with some scratches, some shit would happen. Don't get it twisted. You lot saw my broke up knees yesterday. Like, shit went down, but I would go. And this is just full energy. This is just throwing caution to the wind. Fear not. This is not the time to be afraid. Transmute the past. Realize that darkness is not evil. Facing your deepest fears turns these into golden gifts. You know that death is only a transformation into another state of being in a child. Take responsibility for your life. Do not let others take control. Divination, be patient. Much stirs beneath a calm surface. Total transformation is close. It may entail a trip into the underworld. Didn't I say right at the very beginning, I feel like I still got some shadow work to do? I told you. Still small. Your shadow becomes your brightest gift. Toxic emotions turn to positive regard. This is all what the shadow is going on with. Democracy, shared destiny, interconnectedness. Look at this. Toxic emotions turn to positive regard. Ground your efforts in the everyday, but retain contact with higher realms. Success comes through dedication and trust in your abilities. Mentors are available. Release yourself from old enchantments. And if you can't, it's going to be done for you. You hear me now? Oh, it's my pleasure, little black beauty. I love it. I love the confirmations from the collective, including me. Healing insight. No part of you is evil or bad. Embrace your shadow. Embracing your shadow leads you to healing hidden in the darkest reaches of yourself. I said that the shadow is big on facilitating this 10 of Cups energy and this all of this beautiful abundance and togetherness, and it knows because it's being loved and cared for and nurtured and seen in a different light. Frequency exceptionally high. Chakra, Earth Star, Base, Sacral, Soul Star and Stellar Gateway. Timing Scorpio and Capricorn. Soul Path, Total Transformation. It's that. We got one more card, guys. Got one more card, and then oh, I love that for you, Empress. Hey, Mr. Bless 100, I love you. I miss you too fucking much. Don't let me fucking get to the airport without seeing your ass, baby. I'm trying to move real quick. I need to see you. Miss you so much. All right. Guys, we in this bitch together. That's my high priest to the high priestess. I mean, he's got his beautiful wife and thing, but when I first started this journey into tapping into this high priestess energy, we did it together. I did it with Bless 100 with Ryan. And sorry to tell him your government name, but you're a big man now. And plus, yeah, that's who I did it with. That's how we both tapped into our high priest, high priestess energy. We worked together. We ran a company together, like an artist development company together. And we both had our issues. We both had our wounds and things. And he was one of the instrumentals that helped me really discover who I was. He was the first person to call me the Oracle. The very first person. So, and I still thought it was crazy. All right, let's get our cards. Boom. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. All of you. Your hard work is paying off. Woo, you are not made to suffer because you're about to step into some affluence, plenty, and togetherness. You hear me now? I'm excited, man. I'm excited. New moon in a Cap. So it looks 60. First and foremost, this card suggests a new start for you professionally. Whatever has been going on in your working life, this card heralds the start of a new and improved work cycle. If you're unhappy in your current job, this is the time to either renegotiate your position or look for somewhere new. Whatever your question, whether work-related or otherwise, a new plan and strategy is called for. You need to take a look at the long term and think about where you want to be in 12 months or even 5 years' time. That will inform your best course of action now. So think seriously about it. Drawing this card suggests that it's time for you to be ambitious about whatever it is that you want to achieve. Come on, Genesis Laurel. Big up South London. No, the most arrogant motherfuckers on the earth, but we love it. We love it and we embrace it. All right. Make a proper plan and execute it well. Additional meaning of this card. You need to be more disciplined to reach your goal. But that went down. That's how you ended up here. And probably a little bit more discipline is needed. You're unemployed. Employ yourself. Well, or ask the divine if they're looking for anybody. They're always looking for people to work for them. Just surrender and we'll look and see what happens. Look and see what happens. Hard work will make your dreams a reality. A very good omen for study or teaching. Don't be too controlling and avoid anyone who is controlling. Sorry. The teaching. Capricorn is the sign of ambition, building, and hard work. The energy is solid and rigid. The new moon in Capricorn is a powerful lunation that comes towards the end of each year and makes arguably the best moment annually to make a list of your hopes, dreams, ambitions, and intentions for the year ahead. And this is another perfect time because this is like in Gregorian, and you know, it is what it is. But this is our new year. So this is practically the same energy of new moon in Cap, but it's in Aries. But you know, it's semantics. So this is the perfect time to do all of that. Pulling this card at any time suggests that with planning and discipline, you can achieve whatever you set your mind to. My G's, my pleasure. I've enjoyed this one. I've really enjoyed this one. I'm not going to lie to you. Got to go toilet. So I'm going to oozy on out of here. I'm still available for the next week for today's prices for readings. So hit me up at mamadtarot@gmail.com. And I'll be back with my sisters tomorrow. We're going to be talking about the origins of things. I can't wait to do this. We're going to be over at Jazz's house. So yeah, as Hourglass by Jazz. So guys, find your way over there tomorrow evening. I think it's from 9 o'clock my time, 4 o'clock the girls' time, my sister's time. And that's it. 5 aspects of the soul doing bombastically. I was looking for a really good word. I love you lot. Thank you for all your love. Thank you for all of your likes and your the new subscribers. Thank you. Welcome to the madhouse. And I'll see y'all soon. I'm going. Bye. Bye.